We believe that the Caribbean can be the work hub, the number one global work hub. It's putting the infrastructure in place. It's helping each other.
Yep.
Because the job can't done. Don't gatekeep. The job can't done, brother. If you're not qualified, you're not getting anywhere. So just share it.
Leave that, you know. If you are thinking like the job can done, you have to gatekeep. Maybe that's not good enough for the nice space.
Listen, when you need somebody for going to advice, I mean, I go to advice. We are giving you guys advice. And what you pray? You see that whole gatekeeping thing there?
No.
Not upon that. See? We're going to give you everything that you need to succeed in your remote job journey for completely free. All of the assets we're going to need. The only reason you would take your money out of your pocket to give us if you would like to speed run that process. But other than that, you will get all of the resources we need. You only pay for convenience.
Which is how it should be.
Exactly.
Welcome to another episode of the Beyond the 95 podcast. As you can see, we're switching it up.
Yes, man.
I'm your host, Carl Johnson.
I'm your host, Oshido Christie.
Yes. Today we're going to be speaking about how we can make our region, the Caribbean, the number one remote work hub.
Hey!
Yeah.
You want nothing more than that, brother? No, think about this. Imagine, go get one ChatGPT response. Imagine you're at home, sitting on your home front home.
Y'all get it. You guys get it.
I'm kidding. Alright, we need to take it seriously.
Today we're going to be speaking about how we can make our home, the Caribbean, the number one remote work hub in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Alright, let's be real. The Caribbean actually has the potential to pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
What we lack is the infrastructure.
Yeah.
What we lack is the awareness. And that's what we need to discuss, to figure out how we can move forward with it. Because I've been posting content on my personal page
Consistently.
And based on the response that you guys are giving, there is a high demand for this. But it's the challenges that we have. Some persons don't have high-speed internet, which is necessary for the international remote job market. Right? There is also the regional bias, the cultural bias. In the Caribbean, persons don't really take people from the Caribbean too serious in a professional sense.
Not only that, unfortunately, I can speak for Jamaica. They think say, well, we are scammer. Or we want to do a coconut tree.
You having a coconut today?
Yes, type thing. So yeah, those are some serious biases. And the conversation today, we're going to be addressing some of those biases. We're going to be addressing the issues, the challenges, and how we can make each of us be the poster child for the number one remote work hub in the world.
Hey, say listen, man.
Yes.
Oh God. So it's all about the potential the Caribbean have to become the remote work hub.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What does that potential look like? Because we have a young workforce. And to be honest, majority of us talk to a phone, a laptop, or one screen of some facet. But what we are doing, we are consuming when we can actually make that more. A lot of persons are living off of digital assets, digital projects, right? Those people that are making the living off those projects need assistance to run the project. Now, the goal of the Caribbean becoming the global remote workforce is to...
The number one.
The number one. Thanks for the correction.
Yes, the number one.
The number one global remote workforce is that we need for the employers of these companies to see and understand the potential. To understand that what they're seeing in the media about our country isn't the only side of our country, isn't the only side of our region. Because we have the potential, but how do we show that potential?
That's it.
That is the question.
Not only what we see in the media, the Caribbean has always been marketed as the place to come for a vacation.
Exactly.
We are not just hospitality workers out here. We are young
Mm-hmm.
professionals, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are customer service
Mm-hmm.
experts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are information technology experts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are all type of things. We are not. We are multifaceted.
Exactly.
We are bilingual some places, right? Caribbean boasts person that speak not only English but Spanish, Dutch,
Mm-hmm.
French.
Mm-hmm.
Young and talented and ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? We are young and talented and ready, and to market ourselves like that
Mm-hmm.
is not just an individual thing. It's a little segue, but I believe that the government and the leaders should market us like that as well.
I love how you mentioned that. It's a sticky situation with that, because you see, anytime the government come in our system for help the locals or the youths, it's a numbers game. It's always a numbers game,
Mhm.
not a quality game, not a value game, a numbers game
Mhm.
for them. How much? Because guess what? That is what makes headlines. Numbers. But you can put 100,000 people in a job and only 5,000 of them left at the end of the year. Right? So at the end of the day, you have to not only meet numbers when it comes on to getting them in the door, but meet numbers when it comes on to helping them stabilize once they get in the door,
That is it.
grow once they're there. Because career is about growing. We now look works. We're looking to build careers, right? It's not just customer service. You can build a career in a customer service, IT, education. You can build your career in every single sector.
Without leaving your home.
Exactly. So it's all about, if the government are going to come in, the government have to come in and help in our way, just build the infrastructure that allows the access.
Yes.
Don't come in and try to make it a numbers game for see how much people you can help use it as a headline for the next election.
And not just the government per se, private sector persons that are here.
Mm-hmm.
Because remote work trend, not just for international persons, but for local persons, has
Mm-hmm.
been a thing for a while now. And once everything is set up that they can keep persons accountable for the job. The last episode I stated, some people like get the work, not do the work, and get paid. They might take people their money and they not do what they're supposed to. Once they can
Exactly.
keep persons once they can keep persons accountable in that aspect, the private sector will boom as well. So it's a win-win-win. Win for us as workers, win for the local persons, win for the government, and win for the international companies. So win-win-win-win. Four wins.
Yes.
Right?
Four
Four
wins.
win lineup.
And it's a case where the government can help in branding as well, because it's about the image that you portray. If everything you put in the news is about what's wrong with the country, what about the things that are right with the country? What about the opportunities that people of the country need for them to live a better life? Nobody don't want to live off a minimum wage. That can't do anything. Right? Look at the survey that was done the other day. Look at the survey that was done the other day that says 91% of Jamaicans are being underpaid compared to other countries, even though they only surveyed 119 companies within 20 countries. That's still
It's
the
a whole
bottom
lot.
of the barrel, bruv. That is the bottom of the barrel. Where is the opportunity? Where is the growth? If last year we were at third in the rankings, how come now 91% of the country is at the bottom of the barrel? Or as close to the bottom of the barrel as they could get?
Gotcha.
It's like a race to the bottom. It's about branding. We want opportunities. You think we don't want work, we want things, we love nice things. But if you not pay away the money, forget the work. If you not put it out there, say, yo, Jamaicans are talented. Not just in hospitality, not just in customer service. Jamaicans are great when it comes on to IT. We have great front-end developer, back-end developer,
Yep.
educationers. We have so many different people in so many different industry. But what about the country's branding? Is the only image the country have the image to bring tourists to the country?
I think that COVID proved that. Sorry for cut you. Living off tourists is not
It's
enough.
not it. It is not. Jamaica is the tourism hub of the Caribbean,
Yep.
right? But when people are talking about America, even though it's dead, what was it? You anytime you got America, you look to live the American dream. What about the Jamaican dream?
What about the Jamaican dream?
We don't have a dream. The Caribbean don't have a dream. You think we want for the year and don't have the infrastructure? We want growth. We want
Not even
opportunities.
that, you know. Persons want to stay. Really and truly, I know persons who just go overseas because they can't do better. But most persons who go overseas want their own country.
Exactly, bro.
Most of them, they say, I don't say opportunity. That's it. And
Exactly.
then, as I said, the branding isn't helping anyone really,
It's
because the branding, to me, I personally think that the branding, guys, it can be wrong, you know. I can be a, what you call it, a conspiracy theorist. Sometimes this branding for those hospitality has brainwashed some of these young persons out here
very.
and things that I only think they can do. Or then feel say just customer service that I only think. What you dream? No, someone go call center be like, bro, for how long? Most me don't know. Sometimes it shock me, or more like a hotel. We know what the whole hotel, you can get into that. Different episode. You know me a chat about.
Facts. And why you think these are the areas that people want to go in? One, if you work at one hotel, the pay might not happen, but guess what? Tip fire.
Keep fire.
And if you work at one call center, the base pay might not happen, but guess what? Some call centers, the incentive uncapped.
And your OT hot.
OT hot. So guess what? You can run them, they fire it.
Fire.
So people go to those industries because it's what's paying the money.
Mhm.
Everybody have dreams and goals, but if your dream and aspirations can't keep the lights on, can't help you to grow, why keep them in the country that you're in? You might as well leave the country
Mm.
and explore achieving your goals and growth elsewhere.
Even though you might not want to, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Most of the times, you know, and I think we all can agree with this. The biggest decisions we normally make is because of financial reasons. And if you're not paying, that makes sense more well. Sadly.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, if you're not paying, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not set the right way, it don't make sense. Not all.
Exactly.
Not all.
Doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
because I heard about a situation where a person left them good job out here, so.
Mm-hmm.
And then go overseas and do less. And by less, what they are qualified, they have them bachelors and everything. But then say, guess what, the bachelors now work out here. So maybe that person should have picked something else.
Mm-hmm.
But as the statistics say, 91% of them who have the bachelors then are qualified now really get paid to the standards. So if me ever go overseas, go do some else I'm never go to school for. Now, because I'm professional enough. So you can use your imagination
Mm-hmm.
and they pay alright.
Mm-hmm.
Me I tell and they pay good.
All right.
We are cut
Gone, bro.
gone just like
Where did
that.
I see this thing? I think Lisa Hanna, bro. Lisa Hanna's been dropping
Lisa,
some bombs.
bro,
Some bombs,
bro.
bro. Lisa Hanna, I read her most recent post, right? And she was saying that a lot of these persons who are looking places for rent, Zane, who are, let's say you're renting a place. Sorry, you're looking at mortgage, but you've been paying rent for a few years and you've been paying like maybe like 100K for rent per month, 80 odd, 70 odd K. But when you go to the bank to get a mortgage, even though the mortgage is 40K per month, you're not qualified. You have a risk profile. What? And then it's a case where people run to America because America have infrastructure. They can track a credit and they know based off your credit that qualifies you to get it or not. Where is the credit system? Where is the system to help locals, right, stay in the Caribbean, stay in Jamaica and uplift themselves?
And this risk profile thing is so funny, you know, because I believe, I don't know this. That's my belief based upon that
Mm-hmm.
is that you assess your risk profile based on first world country standards, and you know, say we are living in a third world country, really and truly. Culturally, we are not, but financially, we're living in a third world. How does that work? There's an imbalance there in the assessment.
Exactly, bro. There are so many gaps in the system.
Yeah, so many gaps, and I don't want to get political, but I believe that when persons are going to We then look mark for whatever party. I
Mm-hmm.
want not too we're not political over here, so just think about policy. Them a think about popularity and not policy. You see me?
You see, this generational commitment to a party,
What party? Me not believe in no party. Sorry.
bro, bro. May I tell you, bro? Because words.
Mm.
This, you know what I mean? Yes, every 4 year, promises,
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 promises.
promises. Hmm? Yeah, man, we go fix it. As a matter of fact, we only fix election year or the year before election. I'm telling you that, bro. Why is that? Why is fixing our road the thing that buys our loyalty?
And the thing about it, is this, we can't talk with Jamaica because we are here. Things like that happen because we let the bar, we make people, we make the parties, we make these persons who are supposed to be the leaders convince us that they convince us that it is special to do their jobs. But no, you're a public servant. Your job to fix the road. Nah, I beg you. We not beg you. At your job. Do your job. Simple as that.
Not that
But
simple, bro.
based on base, not that simple.
That simple. That
It is
simple.
that simple.
That simple,
Yeah,
bro.
do your job. That's it. Do your job. Do what you have to do. Do what you're getting paid to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because anywhere else, you have to do your job.
Mm-hmm.
My other opinion about that, I don't want to get too political, is this, but you want to have a, you go into spaces like that, not to be too old, for one. That's what I think. And two, if everybody have to drop a resume and qualifications to get their job, here Mr. Public or Miss Public Sector employee for the people of
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica, I know. What
Mm-hmm.
your resume there? What your qualifications there? Yeah.
Why you don't get a public vetting? Like, we're
Yeah.
curious. Like, answer the question for
Yeah,
me,
but it's
please.
a different episode later in the year, I
Know
swear.
yourself. The time
time,
is coming. This time
time
is
is coming.
coming. But yes, if you right now, it's about providing the international remote opportunities for the people them want to do it for.
Mm.
We go do it for them.
One more thing is this, most of the persons that I know that are in the remote workspace, they're normally freelancers, and freelance work normally short term. And really and truly, not only that short term, a bridge job. But we're not looking for that, we're looking for consistency, right?
Mm-hmm.
100% consistency, because freelance you have for 2 months or 3 months or 6 months. A 6 months freelance
So
is amazing, but what happens after?
so my time, I used to do freelancing, so I can tell you.
Mm.
So my time, work that long. So my time freelances is a project-based thing.
Oh.
A lot of us know about Upwork. A lot of us know about Fiverr for freelancing
Mhm.
opportunities. Anytime I'm looking for freelancing services, I always try to find Jamaicans, right? Because regardless of the price of them I charge, they end up on the platform because them offer a service that they believe is a premium service, so they put it out there to get
Okay.
persons. So I'm do, I reach out to them, message them, have a conversation with them, and get the best service available. But it's a per project basis. And as a journalist, as a graphics designer, as a marketer, wouldn't it be better if you could find a job that pays you just as good as if you were doing the freelance work, but it's more consistent? You are an employee, you know, if you submit contracts every year, you know, if you post one gig, you know, if you do this, but the work come to you because you show your skills to an employer. The best place to go to get these remote jobs, you would have think it's some website like weworkremotely.com
Mhm.
or remote.co, but it's LinkedIn. It's networking. There are so many opportunities on LinkedIn. But guess what? A lot of persons in Jamaica don't understand the metric behind LinkedIn.
That's true.
The persons who understand it are doing phenomenally well. But persons who are just coming in the game, just trying to tap into the market of freelancing, international remote jobs, all they're hearing about is these websites, Fiverr, Upwork, We Work Remotely, remote.co. But LinkedIn is not just about networking. A survey was done and it shows that 94% of recruiters that are hiring internationally are on LinkedIn. You see, those jobs that you see on websites, they get posted on LinkedIn first. That's the first place they post them because what, it's easier to just post on LinkedIn and then they can have those posted on their website. I visited a website, specifically Work Better Now. I believe that's what it's called. I visited their website. Their website showed that the last time they posted a job was sometime in November, late November, probably around November 29. Don't quote me, right? But I visited their LinkedIn immediately after, and there were 5 different open positions within the past 24 hours, right? So it's not about those big websites that you know about. It's about the website that you're hearing it. Oh, it's a networking platform. It's not just a networking platform.
I love what you say it, you know. When you network in our real life and you
Mhm.
meet people, don't you get an opportunity to get a job as well?
Exactly.
So like networking in real life and networking via LinkedIn,
Mm-hmm.
basically the same thing. You just need to understand the platform. We understand social cues and nuances. We can read facial expression and body language and all these things. You just need to know a way or be taught a way how to understand the flow of LinkedIn and how to get the best out of that opportunity. It's
Mm-hmm.
awareness, and it's all about awareness. We have the ambition, you have the talent. It's all
Mm-hmm.
about the awareness. That's really it. That's really it. And the person behind the camera, I did something as well. Digital etiquette. The other day we came up on that phrase. Person behind the camera told us about the phrase. It sounds fancy, but
Digital etiquette.
yeah, but it makes sense. Right? Just going off the words alone, we can get an understanding of what digital etiquette is. And that's another thing as well, you know. We aren't really taught digital etiquette. And I think it's so weird. 'Cause everybody have phone and laptop and tablet.
The thing is, the reason why we aren't taught digital etiquette is because majority of us don't know what that means. We don't know what that looks like.
You must have an idea.
But it's the thing, because you understand that on social media you have to, bring a certain persona across, but you don't know that there is a term like digital etiquette behind it, so you don't know what that persona looks like. You are guessing based on, all right, it's LinkedIn, I have to be professional, I have to do this, but what exactly does digital etiquette
Not
entails?
even that, you know. It's LinkedIn. I have to look professional. When you go on Instagram, you go on TikTok, you wild it.
You wilding, bro.
You wild it. So
Last night was crazy, but you wilding, bro.
look at it now. Go on a party. You post everything on your TikTok and your Instagram. But now on your LinkedIn, suit and tie
Suit
type
and
thing,
tie.
right? You
It's
have on the
a
smart glasses.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing where it's called having the same persona across multiple different platforms. Right? We're not saying the only image you should have online is a professional image, but have accounts for certain things that are not
Get
tied
yourself a
to certain
Finsta.
things. Exactly. So it's all about building your digital footprint intentionally, which means you're going to build a digital footprint that shows a positive side of you. And then you're going to build a digital footprint that is not connected to your name, email address, or phone number, where you can go crazy, bro.
Yes, yes.
Wild over there, bro.
Yeah,
We're
you
humans.
are
We're not
humans.
professional all the time. We're not
No.
suit and tie every
No.
day.
And, and then literally, the podcast is called Beyond the 95, right?
Exactly.
We acknowledge this.
Exactly.
So, so question now, what are some of the strengths you think that we can leverage?
You know, the remote
Yes,
work.
sir. What Caribbean persons have?
All right, so the strength that Caribbean persons have is the hunger. I would call that a strength because it's the drive for wanting better. And it's only a strength if you know how to use it. Because you can hungry and do illegal things, right? But you can also hungry and try to do the best thing possible for your family.
We're going to take that. It's only a strength if you know how to use it.
Yeah,
So it's all about positioning, really.
exactly. Exactly, bro. And positioning is so crucial in all of this. Because what we need to leverage is that twanginess that we come with. You know? Me not talk the twang we just hear a while ago, but
No.
just standard speaking of the English language.
Yes, and slow it down.
Slow it down, right? Understand what these employers are looking for. No, sorry. First step is understanding what you are looking for. Are you looking for remote work as a second job because the one with the yard it give you good money, but it not really give you what you want. If you're doing that and you want to leverage it, here's how you go about doing that. LinkedIn, below the LinkedIn profile, we'll give you a step-by-step breakdown on how to do that. One, you're going to need a professional headshot. You want to add in some
Quick plug underscore that Oshido that underscore Christian on TikTok.
TikTok.
Soon drop the content.
All right. All right. We take it. But for real, build out your LinkedIn profile. The LinkedIn is one of the most important aspects of your digital journey in the international remote job market. If you never know that before, you know that now. Because if you're new to the industry, you don't know that employers ask specifically for the link to your LinkedIn profile. If you are not new to the industry, you know they always ask for the link to your LinkedIn profile. But what are they looking for? All right, let me give you one, a professional headshot, basic thing, right? You gotta understand that. If I know you first hear about LinkedIn, you understand that that's the thing that you need. Smile, please. Your smile are not bad. So smile and headline. Here's how to write a headline, right? If you look at my headline says Career Development Officer helping Caribbean professional land international remote jobs. That tells you who I am and what I do. It doesn't sound like Career Development Officer, digital marketer, graphic designer. It don't sound like that. It tells you what position I hold and what do I do. Customer service representative helping businesses deliver premium customer service to their customers.
That's one hot.
Something along those lines, right? Because guess what? People who are hire customer service representative, they want a person who go deliver quality. That is what people look for in customer service representatives, right? So put that in your bio. Put that because that's what they want to see. They don't want to see this customer service representative, digital marketer, virtual assistant. And then when it comes on to your work experience section now, in your work experience section, you have all your jobs, but here's where you take it a bit further. For every job that you post, think about all of the skills that you gain in that position. There's a skill section. Add the skills, right? Add all the skills that you gain. Don't exaggerate, please. Just add the skills that you have gained from that position. Now, with your bullet points, with the description of what you did, don't write one paragraph of what you did. They want the exact same bullet points that are on your resume. So here's how you write a bullet point for your resume. Action, verb, what you did, how you did it, the impact it had. Right? So let me see if I can give you an example of the top of my brain. Right? So let a team of 20 individuals which increase team productivity by 15% through hands-on training and role playing. Right? That tell me that you know how to lead, you know how to train, and you train using role playing tactics. And also, what else did I say? Yeah, I don't just a spitball. You remember what I said? Yes. Yes. So that's how you write your bullet points. Now, me as an employer, circle your page. And me see your headshot. I say, you look approachable, you look fresh. So, all right, cool. Because the first thing I look for headshot, anytime I connect with nobody on LinkedIn, headshot. Then me look for the headline. I say, all right, them here nice. When the headline I do too much, me not really want no more. And then me go experience section and me see the nice bullet points them laid out. Bro, let me connect with you real quick. Let me have a conversation. That is how you build that image. Because you know what that show? Headshot show professionalism. Headline show that you know what you offer and who you offer to. And the job description shows what you're capable of doing and what you did in your previous role. That is how you leverage your skill so that international remote job employers can look by you and say, wow, this is a great potential candidate. And if it spice you look a bit, depending upon the work you do, if you were a real estate agent, you can get photos, right? And put photos in each of those job descriptions to show projects that you've worked on. end projects, end product of your projects. If you did management, you show the before and after. If the property was in a bad state and then you turn it over, you show the before and after. If you are a graphic designer, you show some of your work there.
Sure,
Bro,
portfolio.
you can do this thing.
Yep.
It's all about presenting yourself, bro.
And addition to that,
Mhm.
because he said a lot. He said a lot. The community will soon be up and running and gunning.
Yeah,
And we're going to teach these things differently.
yeah.
But he said a lot. Right, 100% correct though. Right, 100% correct.
Yeah, bro.
And it's unfortunate that we have to be on the internet talking about these things, as Caribbean people. But it is what it is.
Listen, when you need somebody for going to advice, I mean, I go to advice. We are giving you guys advice. And what you pray? You see that whole gatekeeping thing there?
No.
Not upon that. Zin, we're going to give you everything that you need to succeed in your remote job journey for completely free. All of the assets we're going to need. The only reason you would take your money out of your pocket to give us if you would like to speed run that process. But other than that, you will get all of the resources we need. You only pay for convenience.
Which is how it should be.
Exactly. Me not understand why some people online I give you information, but now I give you information that will help you immediately. That don't make no sense to me. So that's a thing, bro.
That's a thing.
Now, we have all of that what you need to get done. We give you a roadmap. But if for some reason you see this video late, or for some reason everybody don't get to see this video, what are some system of the government or just some community support for remote work what can help the Caribbean develop on a whole? Because we as Carivo can't do everything alone.
Nope.
Alright, so we need to think about them things here as well.
Well, in terms of the government, for one, they should make internet infrastructure be accessible everywhere. I think we have all heard this say, flow can go up there, so or the internet go up there. So I say, yeah, a bit what the extremes when I make no sense. I know a person who is paying for internet monthly, but then still put on a plan, the digital plan. It make no sense. And then still the hotspot on the computer for the work. It don't make no sense. You have to pay double money.
Bro.
Substandard infrastructure.
You know what I don't understand is flow, right? They will provide Wi-Fi up where you live, right? Just like you said, but it now make no sense. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram the other day, and she was telling me that she has an assessment coming up and wants some advice, and she was doing an internet speed test, right? And on the internet speed test, she's getting 5 megabytes per second, and she wanted to know what to do. But it take too long for response still, busy times. But I reach out back and find out. She told me that she ended up put on one plan on her phone, connect the phone to the laptop, and it went up to 50 megabits per second.
Wow.
From 5 with Wi-Fi to 50 with data, bro.
Ridiculous.
How can you have data that fast but can't find the infrastructure to provide internet, bro? What is that 2024, brother?
Embarrassing.
Bro.
Embarrassing.
Oh God, bro, we're entering a digital age. One we stay a third world country? How much on the plan for hold on the people them? What exactly you want to do for the people them? Me not talk political
You
benefits.
can say a word good, but
right, me have to slow down. Political benefits. We not talk about the political benefits. We talk about really and truly. What infrastructure you have put in place to ensure that people from your country, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, wherever you are from, what infrastructure are being put in place to ensure that your people can take advantage of all the online opportunities that are out there? Because guess what? Every country want to go into this digital space. Every country want to digitalize everything.
And the beauty about that, you said everybody want digital. We are here this years ago.
Exactly.
Oh, we want the internet to be at this speed. Everyone want to use tablets in schools and such. But the beauty about it is, and they didn't even look on it. They didn't look on this. Do you teach these kids how to actually behave on the internet? We use the word digital etiquette. Is it being taught? They tell you, okay, you're going for an interview, you have to dress properly, right? You have to get a haircut, right? You have to wear the right shoes. You have to sit up straight, all right? Sit up straight, dress professionally. go in there proper and prim.
Mm-hmm.
But you come in there proper and prim now in a real life. And me check your email and me go dig as a recruiter.
Huh?
And we see up on the TikTok and
What?
Instagram.
Yeah, going crazy.
And I'm like,
Boy, I go and brave. The man
yes,
saying just chop a line. We
yeah,
see him with bricks.
yeah, bricks, right? You go up on your Twitter and we see some things on your Twitter we ain't even supposed to see on your Twitter. So like, I don't know, the infrastructure, the physical infrastructure should be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think a big aspect of it is teaching persons how they should move. As I said, your Finsta exists, but the people don't know they not teach at a school.
Exactly.
Is me they not teach at a school any at all. The Finsta exists for a reason. No?
If you want to grow iPad babies, teach iPad babies how to behave.
Yeah, really.
How to
How
survive.
to survive. It's a jungle out here, no?
Exactly. We who grew in the 90s, you know, we grew up before the internet thing, you know. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
So we understand the game outside and on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But persons who only come to the internet, they don't know how to behave.
The thing about it as well is this, you know. Suppose the info you're too far and you're not on the internet any at all. There are all any co-working spaces. We need not talk about library. Because library have to read
Yeah?
and research. But we're not in a dedicated spaces. I can go there with my laptop, with my bottle of water, with my little drinks mix.
Oh, well,
I want drinks mix from plug from somebody, by the way.
well, no, me have to go cut you. Sorry. But we do have co-working spaces. In Kingston.
That was not count, sir. That not count. I know this, but
Well, I'm tired of 13 parishes, bro.
oh, come on, man.
Come on. We're not expecting.
Yeah, but that even not count because at this point in time, as a Jamaican, don't like foreign.
Don't like crime to tell you the truth, but
Don't like foreign, but
I think
we need these spaces.
we
We need
need
these things. We need this type of infrastructure. Additionally, we need mentors, more mentors. I know we alone do this, you know, but we need more people that talk about what really are going.
value.
You see me? And we need well, we need to talk about the community. We have built a community.
I
I
believe
would say.
community ourselves. I want to can do we do ourselves.
At this point, we are pointing at type of things, but what we can do is we are building a community.
Mm-hmm.
So we got mentorship and training and free resources.
Mm-hmm.
And note, you know, we are not government.
We just want better for the people.
Just want better for people. Simple as
Because
that.
why everybody else have a benefit
Mhm.
of earning in the US and living in the country where they live? Bro, people now hire as much for remote position in the US because what? They want to cut down the cost of labor.
Yes.
Zin the best place to cover the Caribbean. Cause guess what? I pay more than me employer me G, but me not forget the US money.
Exactly.
But they might get over there. So yo, just pay me XYZ. Me can get my house, me can get my car, me can start a life. Makes sense.
One more thing is this. It makes sense financially, but we as people must understand that we live in one country and we have to pay dues.
Mm-hmm.
Manage your taxes.
Bro,
Contributions.
oi,
Right? Keep your paperwork up.
brother,
Because
Andrew no play.
if you don't make money, it don't make sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you make money and you not pay what you're supposed to pay and you not keep your receipt them, well,
I'm glad you mentioned that, bro. Because working remotely don't get you out of paying your taxes. While we do encourage working remotely for better pay than what you'd get paid from local companies, we recommend paying the taxes.
Yeah, man.
Right? Because if you want a house, if you want a car, you might have the money if you buy it outright. But does that really make sense?
And then think about it now. Suppose colloquial terminology, your bingo, you get one nice remote job. In your bingo again, you see one scheme at one place and you have your partner. And you have like one your mother or your father would have give you their NHT.
Yeah, the points.
Yeah. What proof you have see your work?
Well, you have pay slips, supposed to, right?
You should keep your pay slips. That's what I try to say. If you keep your pay
And
slips, if you
manually
pay
pay
taxes,
taxes.
Yeah, man.
Because you're gonna need loans, right? You're gonna need money from NHT if you are trying to get a house through NHT.
Mhm.
So these things actually help you even qualify more. Cause I guess I know you make more than the average Jamaican.
And the beauty about it is, you know, other day when I spoke to someone from Staten, I met her on the road. She said that they ask a question to persons randomly if they're working. And I don't remember the exact conversation, but you can be, Staten can have you as part of the workforce, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Staten has you as part of the workforce. You know, the amount of taxes should be coming from that workforce. They not see how that work out. So do the right, really and truly. Do
It
the
makes
right.
sense to do the right.
Mhm.
And you're not do the right for your country, you do the right for yourself.
Mm.
But to be honest, it would be ideal if you did know say you pay taxes and you know say when you buy your $9 million car, you know lose 4 tires in a 1 week because of the pothole them gonna fix.
Yep.
Alright? So
Mm.
in actuality, there's a lot of infrastructure that is needed in a lot of different countries around the Caribbean. But we believe that the Caribbean can be the work hub, the number one global work hub. It's putting the infrastructure in place. It's helping each other.
Yep.
Because the job can't done. Don't gatekeep. The job can't done, brother.
Can't do.
If you're not qualified, you're not get it anyway. So
And
just share it.
leave that, you know. If you are thinking like the job can done, you have to gatekeep. Maybe that's not good enough for the nice space. It's unfortunate to say this, but you were built for this, bro.
I know. I feel like the scarcity caused that. Because the idea that remote jobs are so scarce make people feel like say if me share it, it go get saturated. You know, me don't want too much people in the market. But in actuality, right now in Jamaica, there's a lot of work, I guess, right? But you don't hear nobody really a gatekeep them. The only jobs that we hear are gatekeep are the one them in a government push party and get their look a friend and them plug him in. Yeah, so you know they not go come and work on top about that. But otherwise from that though, on a serious note, gatekeeping these opportunities, it really doesn't make any sense
None at all.
because it's all about growing together, growing as a country. Me know that majority of us want better for ourselves. And I know this because based on Lisa Hanna's video about NHT and a few other corruption within the nepotism rather within the government, how the comment section reacted, how Instagram reacted, how TikTok reacted, how you all reacted, how we all reacted as a country shows that we want better, shows that we want to get from under the thumb of the system, but because we're so used to that thumb, it desensitizes us from the fact that bro, this is really happening. And Lisa said we can make the change, but how do we make the change? Right? Do we create a public body strictly governed by the public to make the change? What can we do as a people? We always hear the saying, you have the power, we have the power. How do we use the power? Having the power and don't we know how to use the power, make the power useless.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna get it, bro.
Well, guess what? To me, having the power, you say, not knowing how to use the power make the power useless. That's not the big problem, I know. The big problem for me is using the power for the wrong things.
Well, if they might use it for your wrong thing, might as well.
Put it down if I can't use it. For real, put it down if I can. But the thing about it is this accountability is a big thing. We should be accountable for ourselves. We should try to be accountable for our community. We should keep our government accountable. And once accountability is in place fully, the Caribbean can be where it should be. It should have been. Right? We're just playing catch up at this moment in time because the world is going on. But we're gonna assist y'all. We're gonna assist y'all. We're gonna. And by the way, we'd love to have Lisa Anna
As a podcast guest, Lisa,
yes.
Miss Lisa
We are
Hanna.
here.
My name is Oshida Christie,
I'm Carl Johnson.
and we're hosts of the Beyond the 95
95
podcast. Now, we love your message that you're
Mm.
putting out so far, and we believe that the people would like to hear more about you from
Yes.
this message, right? More about how to use this power you say we have, right? We don't want a vague description, so we'd love to have a conversation with you at a location of your choosing. We're flexible, right?
If you were, it would be. And based on the message, I think that the message that you have been saying now so far it encapsulates our message of career purpose and truth.
hmm
So we'd love to have that conversation. For
Yeah.
real, for real.
Like there's so many things that I touch on. The issue with the kids and the
Man.
girl. She did not mention that the girl was given psychiatric assistant, right?
Mm.
She was brought to a psychiatrist to see how she's doing, but she was saying that the same wasn't done for the boys, right? So it's a case where she made a good point. They're boys, they're young, they probably don't understand what they're doing, and we as the public, I was a part of it. Which part we say them a man they forget if they want like a man they forget treated like a
But
man.
them a pitney.
Exactly. So it's about finding out which part they need them mentally, finding out if they actually understand
And it come
what
down to
happened.
it, you know. That was my final thoughts. It come down to it. The culture should the culture set away. Same with the culture has us thinking out here that we are only the global hub for we call it hospitality. We're the number one hospitality place. Same with the culture has us thinking out here that if you're a man, you have to do this, if you're a man, you have to do that. Or you're young, you're a young man, you're male, you're a man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, more
Act
nuance
like a
than
man.
that. Yeah, more nuance than that, right? So yeah, Lisa we love to have conversations. But also, maybe picky, me be honest. Couple podcasts, well. Yeah, that
There's a
one.
few ask for you once.
Yeah, man.
The reason would that be good? You know, the reason would that really be good.
Yeah. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed the value.
Mm.
Enjoy the value and
Remember, career, purpose, truth.